Okay, so Kevin, we're here at San Diego Comic-Con. We're talking about another Batman-related project for you. You've spent such a long time with this character. What can people that have followed your career and your connection with this character of Batman, what can they expect from this game?
Well, what's interesting about this game is anything involved with Lego is going to be humorous.
Sure.
It's got that slightly humorous take on it. But for me, the humor comes out of the fact that it's the classic Batman, the serious, dark, determined character.
Yeah.
But in this crazy, cockeyed world with these crazy characters around him and his reaction to them, that's where the humor comes from.
Sure.
You know, the best way to play comedy is not to play comedy. You know what I mean? You always play the seriousness, and the world around you is off skew. So it's a great game because it's very villain centric.
Right.
There are a lot of villains, and they're different than the Joker and Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. You know, they're different than the traditional villains that the audience is used to. These are more off the wall.
And do you find any major differences between working on a project like this versus an animated voiceover project?
Night and day.
Yeah?
They couldn't be more different. Doing the animated projects, it's like doing a play. You have all the other actors in the studio with you. You're fed by them, by their energy. You return the energy, and it's like playing ball. Working like Mark and I when he does the Joker.
Sure, yeah.
There's just such a wonderful symbiosis of energy in there. You know, we feed each other. We have so much fun. The 2 hours flies by, and you have a showdown. You know.
Right.
When the game, it has to be completely separate. Each take has to be separate. So you're in a booth alone. You're in a vacuum. You're keeping the character alive. You're creating the situation that the character's in. You're creating the other characters that you're reacting to. Everything about it is so much harder. You've got to make it all up in your own imagination. So it's a much harder process.
And to wrap up, is there anything? I mean, we know video games have all sorts of funny elements. They have extra lives. You get to start over. You can do power-ups. Are there anything from the video game world that you wish that you had access to in your own life? The ability to redo something or gain a superpower?
Oh man, there's a lot of chapters I'd like to redo in my life. Let me tell you. Oh, if I had the chance to go back in time. But you can't. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. That's life.
Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you.